Hello, everyone. How are we all? I am back for another live stream, as always, on a Thursday. And I've got a 1000 piece Ravensburger for you today. But before I talk about the puzzle, let me just say hi to everybody. So, who have we got? I know Thomas and Ohana were here pretty early on. We've got Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. We've got Sarah. Soul Empress is here. Uh, Ruth's here. Hi, Ruth. Sam, aka Batman, is here. Hey, Sam. Claire's here. Angela's here. Clark, you're here. Hi, Clark. It's currently my number one puzzle of the year. So excited to see this come together. Oh, thrill. And have I missed anyone? Let me just see. Winter's here. Hi, Winter. Danish puzzler. Hello, you. Um, Anna's here. And Sonia. Sorry, guys, I missed you. Gosh, it's hard to remember, and so many people join all at the same time. I think I've covered everyone though. So, let's talk puzzle. Kunway, I have the puzzle ready to do with you. Oh, do you, with this one with me, or are you talking to somebody else there? Hi, Natalie. Okay, so this is called Charmed Cottage, and it's by Nathanael Mortensen, and this is the first Nathanael Mortensen that I will be doing. That I have done. And I don't know why I haven't done one before because I really do like his artwork. Like some of it is really quite fantastical, which, as you know, is right up my street. And this one's no different. This one gives major Hobbit vibes. I think it's the obviously it's the wood and the cozy kind of cottagey feeling set among these lovely green fields, but you've also got the round door, you know. So it gives a bit of bag end kind of feelings, but you've also got a little baby dragon. Look at that. Little baby dragon. And there's an owl sitting on the chair. There's a witch's hat. So maybe this is a witch's cottage. Because we do have some potions and things as well. So yeah, a lot of fantastical stuff going on here, and I just love it. I just love it. And this was also a US Nationals puzzle for one of the team events, I believe. Mm. I would have been so happy to have pulled this out the bag, but honestly, I would have just wanted to just do it leisurely and enjoyed it. I can't imagine speeding through it because it's just so lovely. But yeah, so this is the one I'm doing today. And I should say as well, thank you to Clark who sent this to me. I would otherwise have had trouble getting hold of it. It's not that easy to get US nationals puzzles over here in the UK. So really, really pleased about that. So thank you, Clark, for gifting me this puzzle. Hmm. Who else has joined? Lucy's here. Hi, Lucy. So looking forward to this one. Good. Well, I do a lot of Ravensburgers. I'm aware of this, but my other two live streams at the minute are both educas. So I thought, right, well, we'll keep it a bit balanced, and I'll do a Ravensburger puzzle. And I've got so many nice Ravensburger puzzles as well. So it's nice to pull one of them out and actually get round to doing it. But it's hard to choose. It's really hard to choose. But I kind of made it easier on myself this week and just picked one. And I did have some suggestions from my members, so that helped. But I didn't really have much time to do a poll and stuff. I've actually managed to get a video out this week. Shock horror. My Cloudberries video is out now. That came out yesterday. So, if you've not seen that yet, check it out. It's the glow in the dark nocturnal puzzle, and it's probably the last one I'm going to do in my Best of British series. Um, I've already done Gibson's and I've already done Elena Essex, but I give a wee mention to Happily Puzzles as well in there, and I've done live streams recently on there was a W.H. Smith puzzle that I did, and there was also the Great British Jigsaws puzzle, the floating leaves that I did. So I've popped all them in that British brands playlist. So I think there's a good bunch of British brand puzzles in there to be going on with. Oh, anyway, check out that video. It's a really lovely puzzle. if you haven't seen the video already. But yeah, so I've just been a bit swamped this week, so I thought, right, I'm not going to bother with a poll. I'm just going to pick a puzzle. But I think this is a good choice. Who else is here? Les Stevenson. Hi, how are you? Hi, Puzzling Lamb. How you doing? Feel lucky. I seem to be able to catch a lot of your live streams lately. Good. Yeah, I've seen you a lot. Seen you a lot. That's brilliant. I'm glad you're here. Winter, glad to be distracted from the painters currently having lunch on the grass outside our living room. Oh, lovely. Nice. That sounds good. That sounds good. You'll be needing to get outside if there's like paint smell. It gets a bit overwhelming, doesn't it? Starting first art and soul puzzle. So stunning. Yeah. You've got the bird one, haven't you? Bird watching? Is that what it's called? I always want to say bird paradise, but that's not the one. That's an Elaine Essex one. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that, Winter. That was really nice of you, Clark. Yeah, I mean, and he sent me the Demelza Horton one as well. And there was a Canadian Nationals one as well that he sent me. So it's been really nice to be able to actually do some puzzles that, would otherwise be hard to get hold of. So I'm looking forward to it. Uh, Hi, Steph. Hello, Darlie. How you doing? You've got this one, have you? Are you working on it just now, or are you working on a different one? What are you working on just now, Darlie? You finished the fairies one, right? So I'm not sure. Can't remember what you're working on just now. Hello, Cara. How are you? Now then, I don't know if I've not took the stickers off this, so I'm going to just wrestle with these stickers while I talk to you. Now, just to say, um, I when I scheduled this live stream, I popped a story up on Instagram as I do, just to let everybody know there's a live stream coming. And I tagged in Ravensburger, obviously, but I also tagged Nathanael Mortensen, the artist. And he messaged me on Instagram and he said, oh, thanks for doing the puzzle. I'll have to check out well, that one's off already. I'll have to check out your channel and maybe drop in on the live and say hi. So I was like, oh, that'd be so exciting if you could pop in and say hi, because I know a lot of you like Nathaniel Mortensen's work. SS in particular, big fan, aren't you? Although I don't think SS is here yet. I'm sure she'll be lurking from work at some point soon. Is that all of them? No, one more. Oh dear. Um, so and there's been a bit of back and forth in the messages. So I got a message, I think yesterday, and he was saying, so he's in the States. So he was saying that when I start at 11:30, it'll be 6:30 for him AM. So, and I think he's an early riser, but apparently he's just returned from another time zone as well. So his sleep might be a bit off, which I totally get. I just have been doing the same thing myself, trying to get over the time zone changes. But I said to him, well, I usually stream for a couple of hours or about 2.5 hours. So if you sleep in, no problem. I'll probably just still be building the puzzle. So keep an eye out. He may well pop in the chat and say hi if he can. I mean, I totally understand if he can't. He must be a busy guy, and obviously he's just been traveling. But I thought that was really lovely and really quite exciting. So keep an eye out. I may well be puzzling and engrossed. I might be in the zone when he pops up, if he pops up. So yeah, just look out for that, and hopefully he'll pop in and say hi. That would be so amazing. I would love to say hi to him and chat to him. And I'm certain I'm going to enjoy this puzzle. So let's get it opened up. Hmm. No, you're working. Okay. Paint actually doesn't smell much, but living with 8 painters in the yard and waking up to them day after day is off-putting, even if it needs doing. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. And if it's outside, I guess it's not so bad. But yeah, it's weird when there's like strangers in your house. I had somebody come in the other day to to measure up my floors to fit. I'm getting a new floor, and he was there for quite a while because I've got a really odd shaped hallway where I'm getting the floor. So he was there for quite a while doing that, and he was a lovely guy, but it just like you can't settle until they've left. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, there's a stranger in my house. I'm not going to feel comfortable until you go. So I do know what you mean. Yes, I finished the fairies puzzle, started sorting the downtown to be ready when you are. Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that. I've got my trusty Art and Fable box lid holder, so I'm going to put that on there and put it over there. I also have a handy A3 piece of foam board for sorting or whatever. And here we have the box and we have the bag of pieces. Well, I'll tell you what else I have. You'll laugh at this, right? This, can you see that? Probably see it better against this backdrop here. Right, this is one of my makeup brushes, right? This side I use for makeup, there's a brush on each side. This side, sometimes, I use for dust drawings. Ah, which is so daft, I know. Um, so I have to be careful not to use that side unless I want a blue face. Mostly I use my fingers to be honest for the dust drawings, but sometimes if I'm doing a complicated one and I need more fine lines, I will actually use this side of my makeup brush. So I thought, well, maybe if I have enough dust, I can do a dust drawing. The only thing is, I don't actually know what I would do a dust drawing of with this puzzle. There's a little bit of dust in the bottom already. I've not opened the bag yet. But let's open it up and see what we can see. Um, squee. Thomas, my bad, too soon, Thomas. Oh yes, this is a reference to the chat that we had. It was in the members channel on the Discord, and we were all talking about getting prepared for Nathaniel coming round for a chat. There was some excitement. There was some excitement about that. Um, so yeah, and I'm gonna have dusty blue hands. Honestly, it's no good, is it? Being the host of right. Anyway, can't be helped, can it, with a Ravensburger? What can you do? So, as always, bright blue cardboard on the back, good Ravensburger pieces, nice shapes. We know what a Ravensburger's like. And hmm, I don't know whether or not to do a full sort or maybe I will. Right, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna just pick out some colours that stand out. And I'll pull out the edges and we'll see. If I end up sorting the whole thing, fine. I mean, there are definitely sections I can sort. There's a big blue rug. There's green on the walls. You've got yellow tiles on the floor. There's like a pink chair cushion. There's the fireplace. So there's lots of wee sections. Like so, this yellow floor's standing out to me. That might be quite a big section to build, but it'd be good to just separate them off. And as always, the edges are a good place to start with sorting as well. Eliminate some of the options. And yeah, we'll just take it from there and see how I go. Often I start off with a plan to sort the whole thing, and then I end up right now that's stone around the fireplace. So that's not quite the same shade of yellow as that, but it almost went in that pile. Yeah, I'll start off with an intention to sort the whole thing, and then I'll get bored of sorting and just want to start building. So then it ends up becoming a bit of a phased sort. Um, so I mean, I don't know, maybe I could just shuffle a bit. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a half shuffle and a half sort. I like to take these leisurely on the live streams because I'm not in any rush. Unless I'm speed puzzling. But I'm not speed puzzling this. I'm not in any rush, so I just sort of just take as it comes and relax. So no real agenda, and I haven't pre-sorted, as you can tell. Mm. I tend to pre-sort with the large piece counts, not so much with the 1,000 piece puzzles. So, so yeah, just picking out so far. Not got many piles going, but we'll see what pops up now. So some green ones standing out to me here. Um, It's bad at least for me. I have to have all kitchen windows not covered since he's covering it outside, and I can't open any windows since I'm sensitive to cigarette smoke, and he smokes outside. Oh, okay. Oh, what a shame. Thomas lol. Close to a heart attack earlier in the kitchen, looking up, and there was a face in the small window in the kitchen. Hello. Yeah, that would probably give me a heart attack too, although even more so here because I'm up on the third floor. So if there was a face at my window, I'd be like, "Ugh, somebody's flying." Right. Okay, so that is slightly. So it's the same wallpaper, it looks like, but it's kind of darker on the left-hand wall because it's more in shadow. So I'm just going to put it in one pile, though. Know the feeling, me too. I sorted, I sorted the green so that I could start with the little dragon. Ah, yeah. I'm. It's so cute. So just curled up on the wee cushion. Oh, love dragons. Love dragons. I actually know as well that he does board game art. I was looking at his website earlier, and he does art for board games too. And I don't know which ones because I'm not honestly a board gamer, but I can sort of see I can see how his artwork fits with board games, especially fantasy board games. So that's pretty awesome. And it's like with Chiro Marchetti as well. Because I was saying in the last live stream I did, I got a comment from Chiro Marchetti on my Woodland Fantasy Garden video, which was his artwork. And I had a look at his website and discovered that he does artwork for tarot cards. So it's pretty cool, I think. And of course, his is quite fantastical as well. So many just lovely artists to choose from, aren't there, on puzzles now? We're spoiled for choice. Um, 37 minutes 45 seconds was the fastest completion by the team. Qualifier B in 2025 USA Speed Puzzling lol. 37 minutes. Well, I mean, I suppose if there's four of you, that's not unheard of, but amazing. Amazing. I don't like speed puzzling 1,000 piece puzzles solo. I like doing them as a team. They're fun as a team. I like puzzling with other people, but trying to do a bigger puzzle solo for me, it's a feat of endurance that I quickly get tired doing. So I like, and I don't mean I get sick of it. I just mean I get a bit exhausted, you get kind of fatigued. So yeah, but that's amazing, amazing time. Uh, right, that is the green grass outside. We've actually got some flowers there. So let's put that there. Um, yeah, that's the floor tiles. Right, we've got blue rug here. I'm doing a bit of a shuffle now, even though I'm sorting pieces out. I'm not going through every piece meticulously. I'm just literally kind of shuffling at the moment. Look at all this dust. Um, but sometimes I do that, especially if I'm building it kind of leisurely. That's outside. You can only see a little bit of the outside. You see a little bit through the door and a little bit through the window. So that's not going to be a big pile. Um, I'm continuing on the Yaz puzzle. I can definitely see the piece resemblance of Enjoy. Ah, is it the same people that make them? Like, is it maybe the same manufacturer? Although I thought Yaz had some link to Magnolia, or have I made that up? I'm sure I read that somewhere. I have bad allergies, and the puzzle dust doesn't favor me at all. I always end up using my meds and inhalers. Oh gosh, yeah. Must make large piece count Ravensburgers a little bit of a challenge. I loved this puzzle. Did you enjoy it, Marcia? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It is lovely. It is lovely. I can't wait to start putting it together. It's just this annoying sorting bit. Although, to give sorting its due, it does help you get to know the puzzle. Right, I think is this the witch's hat? Yeah, that's the witch's hat. That's more of a purple. There are some purples in the carpet, but I think you can kind of tell the witch's hat. So I'm just keeping going. I may end up sorting this whole thing the way it's going at the moment. Starting to be a bit more methodical with it. That's outside. That's through the window, but I'm going to put it with the outside pile. As I say, there's not many of those, so not too worried about them getting mixed up or anything. Nice to know I'm not crazy. Not at all. Lol, Naminé is looking disapprovingly towards the window like, get these people out of my yard, thank you very much. I know, I know. Well, we know cats own the place they live, don't they really? They're the ones in charge. Grace certainly acts like he's the one in charge. Bless him. Oh, he yesterday I had a bit of an accident with one of my puzzles, and hang on, I'll tell you that story in a second. I'm just going to catch up with the chat. This one I didn't get. Oh, you didn't get this one. Did you get some of the others though, Cara? When I dust, my rags are turning blue. Oh, same. Yeah, same. If I'm like wiping up after doing a large piece count Ravensburger, I have to rinse it several times because otherwise I end up just spreading the blue around. Castellan is one of the brands I've noticed doesn't have a lot of dust. That's good. There was a little bit of dust on my cloudberries. It was really fine dust, but there wasn't a great deal. But honestly, I feel like with most companies, the dust is kind of at normal levels, just what you'd expect. Um, with most companies, and even with things like Educas and Clementinis, there's only a lot of dust for me anyway because it's large piece count. I suppose Clementoni does give a lot of dust, but Ravensburg is just something else with the dust. It's weird. I wonder sometimes maybe they just put extra in. Um, but as I say, I've tried to make I've tried to make it a positive thing and do my dust drawings. If they stopped doing the dust, I'd stop doing puzzles that had dust. I think I'd be quite sad. I'd be like, no, I can no longer do my dust drawings. But yeah, it makes me sneeze as well. Like not really badly, but if there's enough of it, I get sneezing. Um, and I certainly understand people that put it through a sieve first. I don't tend to do that myself, but totally understand people that do. Um, when I saw the little dragon, I was hoping you could get your hands on it. I know, you know me well. It's so cute. This one, uh, VC Ortiz. Hello, this one is on my to-do pile. Once I'm back from holidays, I'm diving in. Love the image. Oh, Brill, where are you holidaying just now? Have you taken any puzzles with you? Any little ones? I don't understand why Ravensburger have so much dust. Other brands, even ones similar to them like Schmidt, don't have nearly as much. Yeah, I know, it's a funny one. It's a funny one, isn't it? I have a feeling they're not changing it because it's now become a part of their brand. Yeah, it's like one of the things they're known for. Um, Sarah, 5 months. Hey everyone, have a great day. Oh, 5 months. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks for being a member for 5. That's so good. She's definitely in charge. Oh yeah. Yeah, Grace too. Yes, Yaz and Magnolia are connected, but I also think Enjoy has very similar pieces. Ah, okay. Yeah, because are they all Turkish? They're all Turkish brands? I know some I know that they all are made in Turkey, although some Enjoys are made in, is it China? I don't know, can't remember. I've not actually done any of those brands. I've not done a puzzle by any of them. They did have a, yeah, was it a Yaz puzzle? No, it was Magnolia. In one of the shops in America where I was looking at the puzzles, and I kind of wish I'd brought it home now. It was a nice image. I liked it, but I didn't like it enough to find a way to do Jenga with all my luggage. So, and I would have struggled to fit it in. So, it is what it is. But I would like to try one. I would like to try one. I do have a coffee with me today, just so I will just stop every now and again and have a wee guzzle. Hi, Julie. Hi, Vicky, and everyone from Queensland, Australia. Hi, how are you doing? Just a cottage north of Toronto, Ontario. Oh, nice. Back in a week. Bought 2 micro puzzles and then convinced my hubby to bring 2 500-piece counts that had posters. So smaller builds right now. Yeah, it's good. It's good for when you're traveling. I took a load of 99-piece mini puzzles when I went away. Um, and they're brilliant. They were brilliant. Love your videos. Love the puzzle you do. Thank you. Ah, thank you, Jasmine. And you've been a member for 3 months. It's so, I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of your support, and how much people support me and coming into the chat and chatting and on all my live stream. Honestly, it's overwhelming. I'm overwhelmingly grateful to you. So thank you. I'm pretty sure Magnolia and Joy, Penny Puzzle, Sunshine Puzzle, and more I can't remember now, are made in the same factory. They are the same quality and have the same box size and right. Okay, I've got you. I've got you. Right, I'm going to sip my coffee, and then I'll tell you the story I was going to tell you about Grace and his shenanigans. So, in case you weren't here when I explained about this in one of the previous live streams, I talk a lot in the live streams, obviously. So sometimes I assume everybody knows, but not everybody can make every live stream. So I will explain again. I'm currently working on a puzzle off the camera. And when I say off the camera, I'm not filming it for a video. I am taking pictures, progress pictures, doing a little bit of filming, um, just to give an overall kind of vibe of how I'm building the puzzle. And what I decided, I wanted to just build one of my 2,000-piece puzzles because I have quite a lot of them now, and I love them all. And I just want to build all my puzzles. Like, and that sounds really obvious, but I just want to build them. And I've got so many, and I've got so many on the go all at once. But I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just do a couch puzzle or an on the bed puzzle, just a puzzle on a board, and just enjoy it. So I got out Thalassic Tale by Ravensburger, which is 2,000 pieces, and I did a whole bunch. I've done some sections of it. I did like a first phased sort, and I'm almost through my first phase of sorted piles, and I'm gonna have to do another phase soon. But what I thought I'd do, I kind of had this brainwave while I was building it, that I would do the whole thing like that. Like I would consciously do the whole thing, either on my couch or on my bed, on these boards, do all the sorting that way, do all the building that way, and just show how possible it is to do a bigger size puzzle like that. Because, not everybody has acres of space. Not everybody has a big board like I've got that can just randomly, fit a 6,000-piece puzzle, for example. And it would have been easy enough to do my 2,000-piece puzzle on this board. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this almost kind of like a challenge, but really just I suppose an experiment. Anyway, it had been going well, and I'd been doing a bit on my bed, and then yesterday I decided to sit on the couch, and I had some comedy on the TV. I had YouTube playing, and I was working on one of my piles of pieces, and it was going fine, but this is kind of my own fault, to be honest with you, right? I put a box because I use like Ravensburger puzzle boxes like this for my sorted piles. So I've got about four of them. Um, and I'd got a box with some pieces in, and I put it on the arm of my couch. And I thought, right, it'll be okay there for a minute or two. But then I kind of forgot about it and got distracted by the puzzle. And the kids come in and out because I'm in the lounge, and it's a bit of the house where we all go and everything. And yeah, and you just get distracted. Anyway, the cat appeared and decided to lay in the box on top of the pieces, as you do. And I saw him do it, and I was under my puzzle, so I'd got it was on my lap, and my couches, you sink into them. They're quite hard to get up from, and I was like, I really can't be bothered getting up to move the cat. And I knew I would have to do it from a high up vantage point, because if I tried reaching over and pulling him out, I'd just end up pulling the box off, and his legs would scrabble around, and it would just be worse than if I um if I didn't try, sort of thing. So I left it. Then I don't know if something made him jump or if he just decided to get up. I can't remember, but basically, he moved and it fell off the arm. And thankfully, it fell towards me, so it fell on the couch. It didn't fall on the floor side. Um, and yeah, so the cat and the box and the pieces went tumbling, and he just sort of sat there like, "What just happened?" And I just sat there and went, "Oh." And I was eating some crisps, I think, at the time. So I wasn't touching the puzzle. I'd got salt all over my hands, and I couldn't touch the pieces, and I couldn't touch the cat. So I was like, oh right, and so I kind of just finished the crisps, got up, washed my hands. The cat ran off, like wandered off. Like he wasn't trying to chase the pieces or eat them or anything like that. It was just an accident. But and again, it was my own fault. I should have just not put the box on there in the first place, or moved him when he got in the box, or whatever. I should have done a whole bunch of things leading up to that moment, but I didn't, and it happened. And yeah, so I think I found them all the pieces. I thoroughly checked the couch. I thoroughly checked the floor. I moved the couches. Um, and I'm hopeful I've got them all, but yeah, there was a bit of a cat mishap that happened there. Um, been watching Vicky 4 years now. Oh, Cara, that's the whole life of the channel. You've been here since the beginning. That's so great. Thank you. Great, thanks. As I hope you and your viewers are as well. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. Everybody seems in good spirits. Very story time. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's not been a pain with the puzzle. There's been a couple of occasions where he's wandered up and sort of sniffed the box, and I've been like, no. If it's an empty box, I don't mind him laying in it, but I don't really want him laying on top of the pieces. So, but like, if you say no in a sort of fairly firm tone, he won't. Like, he'll listen to you. He might try and sneak up again without you looking, but he's pretty good. So, yeah, he's not really been a pain, but there was that little incident. So I'm hopeful that the thoracic tail is still whole when I start to get towards the end of it. I'm building it on 4 pieces of A2 foam board, which are a really nice size. This is bigger. This is A1. A1 fits a 1,000 piece puzzle quite nicely. Um, but some of my bigger puzzles they're quite nice to build on 4 bits of A2 size. So they're quite neat. They fit on my lap nicely. They stack up, obviously, and I've actually got all 4 boards on the go now. I've built the edge and a couple of the wee sections of it. So yeah, I'll put some pictures up in the Discord server this afternoon. Because I can put the four boards together and kind of give you a rough idea of where they go and stuff, and I'll put some pictures up of that. Now I've got the time because I've been a bit sort of in the throes of trying to get that video out, and now that's out, it's freed me up a little bit. So there's nothing now standing in my way of opening up the remaining bags of wildlife, which I am so excited about. I have them out. They're not in the box. They're down here. So now my table is properly clear, and my culling schedule, at least, is clear, and I can focus on that, and I'm so excited um to get started on that. I really am. It'll be more sorting. I couldn't face sorting another educa in the last couple of weeks because I sorted Penelope Waits, which is the one I'm doing on Tuesday lives, and I sorted the 3K life puzzle, which is what I'm doing on Saturday lives. And I was like, okay, I've had enough sorting for this week. So I'm glad I've had like at least a week's rest between now sorting another big Educa puzzle. And I will probably start that this afternoon if I don't procrastinate. It's one of those funny things. I can't wait to start it, but I don't really enjoy sorting, so it's I get a bit definitely procrastination kicks in. Um yeah, she's great. Thank you. Sounds like a dangerous experiment for 2,000 pieces. How many will be missing at the end? No, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I mean, up to that point, it was all fine. It was all fine, and I'm not being super daft with it, like teetering them on the edge of tables and stuff like that. I have a little like coffee table thing that I can use to put things on. It just I just made a bad decision putting it there and then leaving it there, and then the cat got in it, and yeah. But no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine, and especially if you've not got cats, it'll be fine. It'll be fine for you. When I put it away, I put it in the puzzle room. Like I just stack the foam boards up and I just put it in another room, so nobody can get at it when it's away. I would lose pieces in the chair. Well, there is that. There is that. It's just I I I have so many people saying to me, I would love to try bigger puzzles. Don't feel like I've got the space, that kind of thing. Oh, right now, found some pieces of the book here. They're quite obvious. And it's not a particularly big book, but I'm going to keep those separate. This is starting to look like a full sort, isn't it? But that's okay. Um, uh, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I have so many people say that, and I just honestly, I believe I believe that's, that you can. If you're willing to, if you really, really wanted to do it and you're willing to do what it takes, you can do it even if you don't have a single space big enough. You can do it in sections, you can do it on boards. And well, I mean, this is basically what I've been doing in the Saturday live streams, building them that way. Because the camera can't cover this whole area. I mean, it was getting a little bit stretched on the Novel Avenue puzzle, which when I got further into it, I heightened my tripod, and then my cables were stretching a bit. So I just about managed that, but the bigger ones, that's how I've been building them. That's the way I build them on the live. So it definitely can be done, and that's what I'm going to do too with the downtown puzzle. Now I'm not building the downtown puzzle on the couch, just to, just to clarify. But I will be building that on it like in sections, like I did with Venice Sunset, which is also a 6,000 piece Clementone. Um, so because that's a puzzle along as well. So if other people are doing it with me, then it's a good way of maybe showing how you can do them in sections. I mean, maybe the couch isn't the safest way, but I never pretended to say it was safe, just that it can be done. Um, right, hang on. The cat and the pieces in the puzzle box. Little blue Vicky with a puzzle time shop. Wait, what tune are you doing that to? I like that. The cat and the pieces in the puzzle box sounds like a book title. Hi all, really wanted to be on time for this puzzle live, and then from 4 people scheduled, only I ended up working this morning. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, I'm not actually started building yet. If it makes you feel any better, I'm on the sorting. But I'm glad you're here now. I ordered mine yesterday. Oh, good. A2 foam boards are my default go-to these days, even if it means using 6 or 8 of them. Yeah, they're a really good size, aren't they? And I like these for sorting, to use as kind of like sorting trays, um, or like for laying out, shape sorting or whatever. I just basically very recently just bought like 3 boxes of foam boards, all different sizes, and I'm so glad I did. So glad I did. Although now I'm doing a 3K, a 2K, and another 2K. My A2 boards are all in use already, so I might have to buy another box of those. But yeah, they're a good size, Sam. I agree. I agree. A1 is just a little on the unwieldy side. But A1 boards don't tend to leave my puzzle room. Sometimes, but not very often. Turning pieces over, grabbing edges, bird pieces, yellow flower, and a certain green first. A certain green, yeah, I see what you mean. Is that what you call phased? Sort of. Is it shuffling? So yeah, so true phased sorting for me is going through every piece and pulling out 2 or 3 or 4 piles, but not sorting every piece, going through them all. So it's a definite sort, and it's done in phases. So you get a bunch out, you build, you get a bunch more out, you build. That's what I would call phase sorting. Um, this is a bit of a shuffle sort, essentially because I didn't know if I wanted to do a full sort or a phased sort. So I'm not going through every piece, I'm just picking at the minute. So it's a little bit of a shuffle, but I do have some sorted piles. So it may end up being a phased sort in the sense that I might now, for example, I might just start going through them one by one and stick with these piles, and then the rest back in the box. And do another phase later. So it's a bit of a halfway point, I would call this winter. But there are actually, I mean, if I was doing a phased sort, there's actually more piles here than I would usually do. I think this is turning into a full sort at the minute. But there's definitely some shuffling involved. You can see I'm shuffling. I'm all over the show. I'm up here and down here and um all over the place. But yeah, I think it's just because I tend to just be a bit more leisurely with the. What is that? I don't know what that is. Might be the tea. Oh, I think it's the steam coming off the tea. And you can just see the blue carpet in the background, so I'm going to pop that in there. I have 5 sorting boxes for my Mickey Moments puzzle. Yeah, that sounds about right. How big are you? Are they small or are they fairly big? Cara. Morning, Vicky in chat. I'm lurking from work, so I'll be in and out of the chat. Happy puzzling, y'all. Hi, SS. I'm glad you're here. Also, morning, Nathanael Mortensen, if you're lurking. Don't think he's here yet. But I was saying at the beginning, SS, that he got in touch yesterday, and he's quite early in the morning. So he's over in the States, and he's quite early in the morning. Apparently, he's just come back from another time zone, so I don't know if his sleep's going to be off. But I told him that I will be streaming for a good couple of hours or more. So I'm really hoping he drops in and says hi. I mean, he's been chatting with me and saying that he'll try. So yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye out. We'll all shout SS. We'll all go, SS is here! He's here! Come quick! Morning, Batman. I agree, Vicky. Boards was a game changer. I'm doing 40k mix, and our apartment isn't big at all. Yeah, it just allows you to keep it small, you know? Take a big thing and keep it small. So, yeah, they're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant. You're so funny. He might be lurking. We don't know. Lol. Yeah, he could be just staying really quiet. Gryffindor. Hi. Hey, how do you become a member? So it depends on what device you're on. So there's a join button under all of the videos, but if you're using an Apple device, the join button won't be there. If you're using the app on an Apple device. So it should be there if you go into YouTube from a web browser, and then the join button should be there underneath every video, or on the home page of my channel. There should be a join button there. Failing that, Gryffindor, I've put at the bottom of my description, there's a link to join. You can click that and it'll take you to the join page. So have a wee look in the description as well, in the big chunk at the bottom. Thank you for asking. It was Cats in the Cradle. Just came to me when you said that sentence. Okay, yeah, so it's shuffle. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Because of you, I caved and bought the Busy Birdies puzzle. That one looks fun. I've got that one as well. I'm still waiting to do it. Good noon. Good noon. Good noon, Gustin. How are you doing? I haven't gone through every piece, so what I do with the 40k is shuffle two then. Yeah, well, that would take, even if you're phased sorting, that would take ages with 40k. I mean, I'm probably going to phased sort the Paradise Sunset, but I'm not looking forward to going through 18k. I must admit. That's definitely going to have to be in little fits and starts, that the sorting on that puzzle. That says caved even. I hope you enjoy it. Mine is already put aside to the one I've bought two puzzles from. She found it amazing. Oh, okay, you've passed it along. That's good. Slitherpuff. How do you become a member? Hang on, we've got a Gryffindor and a Slitherpuff. Um, right, hang on. There should be a link in the description to become a member. Yeah, there is. It's near the bottom. There's a couple of little asterisks, and it says, "Did you know I have memberships on my channel?" Blah blah blah. Forget the exact wording, and then there's a link. You just click that. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. Like Apple don't make it easy if you happen to use Apple. I need a bigger place too. I think we all need bigger places. I think for me, this room is brilliant, but I need more wall now. I need more walls so I can actually hang these puzzles up. Really jealous of Judy, Addicted to Puzzles Judy. She's got a lot of big puzzles on her walls. I'm like, I want your walls, Judy. Don't embarrass me. Refuse to haunt you, lol. No, I promise I will not embarrass you. I promise. Promise. I don't think you're the only one that would love to say hi to him. I would love it if he came in. He's got a lot of fans. We've just got to all just be like, yeah, we're cool. Mm. Well then, we did have success, sorry, with acting natural. If I don't know if that might scare him off. He's maybe here, but just waiting to see if we're all a bunch of strange people. Be like, yeah, no, we can't handle these people. I'm off. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're an awesome bunch. Why would anybody not want to talk to us? I have that one too. Yay! I'm doing good. Turns out I have two copies of Evening Walk in Paris now. At least until my friend's birthday in a few months. Oh, right. Okay. See, I was like, right, really? You forgot that you had a copy? I was a bit surprised by that at first, Guston. Do you know, it's funny. For a while, I had two copies of Vision in my house. And I'm not talking about the dud one that I bought. Like I bought one for a really good price, a sealed one that I was sending to Matt, but he couldn't buy it because he was in the US and it was here. So I got it and it was just sitting on my shelf for a while until I could find a box big enough to send it to him. Um, and I'm like, I can't believe I've got two Visions in my house. That's kind of crazy. Wow, yeah, that's a job for sure. Definitely let me know when it's on the schedule and I can. Yeah, I will. I promise I will. I know you. Yeah, I remember you said you wanted to know when I start doing it. I assume Star Wars is definitely first though. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Mm, sorry. Made a weird noise there when I was guzzling my coffee. Um, I would love to get the puzzle that you're doing now. I don't know if they'll become available in the UK at any point. Um, or if they're just forever just only available in the US. It's kind of weird. Like, because I'm fairly certain the UK national puzzles are more widespread available. Have I got? Am I right? I don't know. But yeah, no, I find that they're a bit harder to grab when they come out for US nationals. They're a bit harder to get. Um, Augustine, how do I get a friend like you? We're all pals. We're all pals. It's easy to forget that we're all so like physically far away because we're so connected on the internet and in this community, in the online community, we're so connected. And it's so easy to forget that we're all kind of far flung across the globe. I've got a real kind of travel bug now. Now I've started so I've been to the States twice and I went to Spain in 2023. That was the first time I'd ever gone abroad by myself. And yeah, just being able to take the kids and I've got sort of more freedom, um, to just choose where I want to go and figure out a way to do it. And I've really got the bug. So now I'm back from America. I feel like I want the next thing to look forward to, the next trip. So I'm like, where could we go? What can we see? Um, and I'm so eager. I'm so eager to just go and see another place. And I don't know if that is also an influence of this community. Just everybody's. It sounds as though the countries people are. There's like real beautiful parts of it, and I just want to see it all. So I'm like, right, where can I go next? What can I do next? What can we see? Where can I puzzle? And puzzle shop as well. Right, so I'm still going at this puzzle. This is quite a big pile, this green pile. This is the walls. There's also, I think, some plants in there, some leaves and things. I don't think I'm going to end up sorting through every one of these, or at least separating every one of these pieces. I might go through them all, but I don't think I'm going to separate every single one. That, wait, is that the dragon? Can't tell. Can't tell. It's on a red cushion. So I don't know. I've not actually spotted any of the dragon pieces yet. Um, I was silly. I bought two butterflies puzzles from 2025 championship. Oh, two of the same puzzle. Did you? I'd have to ask my friend. I've not managed that yet. If it's if it's taking him this long to ascertain we're strange, makes me worry about him now. Yeah, that's fair. I hear that you keep saying Star Wars puzzle coming. Sorry to ask if it's been said a lot, but which Star Wars one in particular will you be doing? Oh, you can't see it. The 18,000 piece Galactic Time Travel, the one by Ravensburger, the biggie. So that one is one I want to start next year. But I think I'm gonna do. I have to say, I think I'm gonna do Lahaina Vision first. But it is coming. It's like made the immediate sort of itinerary of puzzles list. Um, and jumped the queue big time. Was checking on the Discord poll, and it's a lot closer than I thought it would be. Wait, is this the one with the is this the sadistic puzzle choices that you're talking about, Sam? What's winning then at the minute? Kind of forgot that I know people on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean sometimes. Yeah, exactly. You do forget because it's just such a connected, close knit world online. It's like the borders just disappear, isn't it? Ohana mentioned that this puzzle will be available from Amazon at a later date, so I'll have to wait to get this puzzle as well. Ah, right. So eventually it'll be on Amazon. Yeah, and you're in Australia, aren't you, Claire? So yeah, I really hope so. I hope they're available soon. Are you going to Worlds this year, Vicky? Unfortunately, I'm not, Julie. That was something I had planned to do, and I had booked accommodation, and I was all ready to do it, but a lot of things kind of happened to stop it being a possibility. Um, like I would have had to have taken the kids with me, for example, which wouldn't have been an issue in and of itself, but it like basically triples the cost to take them with me. It's not cheaper because they're younger, unfortunately. So it would have just ramped up the airfare and it would have ramped up the accommodation and I was starting to get really stressed about it. So I decided not to do it this year. But it was initially the plan, yeah. So it's unfortunate, but I hope to go another year. Um, but it wasn't to be this year. But I'll be watching and enjoying along with everybody else, like I did last year. I'll keep a lookout and we'll vote if there's a tie. Have you not voted, Clark? You're being kind, kinder than the rest of us. I'll have to keep an eye out on Amazon. Thanks, Claire. Gryffindor, welcome. You found it. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks. Yeah, yeah, it's the big one. My dream puzzle. I can't wait. Does anyone ever get a slight I'm puzzler syndrome where you're like, who am I to think I'm ever able to do this puzzle I just got or really want to do? Like, what do you mean? Like, you get oh, I can't do this, or I'm not entirely sure what you mean, Soul Empress. Let me know. Slide, Slitherpuff, thank you for joining. Oh, that's lovely, thank you. Dolphins in Moonlight has a slight lead. Okay. I mean, that is a really pretty puzzle, but it definitely doesn't look easy. Um, are you going to Worlds? Yeah, no, I was just saying that to Julie. I can't make it this year, but I really would have loved to. Again, I really like I like the idea of going to other competitions. You know what I mean? Not just Worlds. I love the idea of going to like say for example the Canadian Nationals. That'd be really fun. I've always wanted to go to Canada as well. Or if I could ever make the US Nationals, that'd be fun. You just want to travel around, and I mean it does cost a lot. The problem with like it's not so bad if you can pay kind of like an installment, if you can pay over a period of time. But Valladolid, it was you can't really do that because it's not a place that is. you can lump in as like as a city break package because it's just not a common area of Spain that people go and visit. So I wasn't able really to find a great deal on it. It was just going to be this lump amount of amount of money to go. So it's just not worked out, but it's okay. Like I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it, but it wasn't to be this year. And I've got loads of puzzles to like. I mean, we're talking a big backlog of giant puzzles. Honestly, I really need to focus on that on those. Start building this puzzle soon. Um, right, there's a lot of brown kind of wood pieces here that I'm avoiding. So I think pretty soon I'm going to be starting to build. I just want to go through these bits that I haven't really sort of flipped and looked at yet. And and then I know I'll have a good batch to go at. I mean, I've already got a good batch to go at. That's a bit of stone. I think that's mountain. So yeah, so I mean, obviously that would be a good travel opportunity. It's just yeah, a wee bit more difficult. It's kind of just an awkward. I really wish that he would do it in Barcelona or Madrid or somewhere. Who knows? Maybe it'll get moved one of these days. But I guess it's more convenient for him because he lives there, and I do get that. I totally get that. Alfonso, this is by the way. Oh, ah, come on, getting all mixed up here. What's that? There's a little blue spiky thing. What is that? Oh, I can't see what that is. Oh, it's a bottle. It's on the table. Right, I'll put it with the book. Right. So, mother and daughter, and from Australia. All right. Oh, well, welcome both of you. Thank you for joining. So you both love puzzles. That's so great. I wish my kids were more into puzzles. I think they would have enjoyed coming to Spain, and I think they would have enjoyed the atmosphere of Worlds, but they have no interest in doing puzzles. Because I mean, at one point, I like my this was another wee drawback that happened. My pairs partner, who I was initially supposed to puzzle with, couldn't make it either. So that kind of was another wee nail in the lid. But I said to both my kids, I was like, "Would you puzzle with me?" And they were like, "No, you would lose." I was like, "But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not expecting to win. I just want to puzzle." And they were like, "No, no, I don't want to." So I was like, "Oh, fine." But I think they'd have enjoyed the trip. But well, I mean, it wouldn't really be a trip for them, I guess. So yes, Ozzy. Sorry, I couldn't get the more expensive membership. Oh, not at all. I'm just grateful that you joined. Thank you so much. All the memberships are the same. You get the same with all of them. So really, they're only there just for if anybody wants to give extra support. So not at all. Honestly, I really appreciate you joining. Thank you. Um, I'm excited for doing the 5K as well. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to that one as well. Although that looks difficult. I've heard that one's quite hard. Someone had posted about a doctor who puzzles on Discord, and I picked it up on eBay. Oh, sorry, the Doctor Who puzzle. Right, got you. I read that completely wrong. I started going through the pieces and realised I had no business doing this image. Oh, I see. Right. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, so other people do get that feeling then. Welcome, Slitherpuff. We've got some Harry Potter fans, I'm guessing, from the names. Mr. You look forward to seeing that. We are new members. Also, we love your content. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I'm really glad you enjoy it. I got somebody mentioned me in an Instagram story yesterday. They were showing some puzzles that they had, new puzzles, but in the background they got me on the TV. So they tagged me in. It's really weird seeing myself on other people's TVs. But I always feel so nice when I'm like, oh, they watch and I appreciate it so much. Just everybody who watches um and just enjoys the content. That makes me happy. And it's given me a sense of community too, because I mean, I don't have people near me that I can puzzle with, and I would love it if I could. Like, I loved that experience at Worlds, when I went with Donna Louise and Jeanette. I loved that experience of being with other puzzlers and puzzling with other puzzlers. And I don't really have that, like physically where I am. So the community is it's just as it feels just as good to me, as everybody else. So I'm happy to be able to put out the joy of puzzles, in my content. Um, oh, imposter syndrome, right? Word punter, impuzzler syndrome, right? Okay, sorry, I did not pick up on that. I didn't pick up on that. Sorry, Soul Empress. Yes, hope you're all well. We're all doing good. We're all doing good. No, this I'm surprised we've not started on the food conversation yet. Not that I'm starting it, just saying. I see a edge piece. Oh, in this. Ah, no, that's not an edge piece. Oh, I'll find it. I'm sure I'll find it, Cara. Hobby and I are trying to think of how we can get ourselves on something like Race Across the World. Every series we get super jealous. Oh, right. Oh, is that a TV series? I don't know what that is. I did the brown last when I did this puzzle. Yeah, I can see why. I am left with a lot of brown pieces here. Now I've started taking out greens and blues and stuff. New subs, I meant to say. Yeah, new members as well. So maybe next puzzle camp next summer in London. Oh, well, yeah, this is the thing though, Clark. I'm gonna struggle to do that. That's why I completely understand. I understand why Alfonso wants to keep it near to where he lives. I have a wait, 50-50 chance. Oh, that your son will like puzzles because you do them so often. Oh yeah, he might love them or hate them kind of thing. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. I did mention yesterday when he looked at my stash that it would be exciting to do them all with me in a few years, and he loved that he would be able to. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this is the thing. I wasn't always puzzling to this extent when my kids were really young. Like the channel, I started the channel 4 years ago, so and the kids were like what 8 and 9 then. I did do like kid puzzles with them, but I wasn't doing it in a big way back then. So I guess I needed to just start them really young. My daughter was lucky enough to meet Matt Smith. Oh, the Doctor Who. Wait, that is right, isn't it? The one that played Doctor Who. That's so cool. Every time I open a big puzzle bag, I get a feeling of how will I ever manage this? Then it turns out fine every time. Yeah. Oh, I get that all the time. Well, you've seen me. You've seen the way I look at my giant pile of pieces and think, what on earth am I doing here? Um, I had that in a big way the first time I mixed 2 bags of wildlife, and I had that in a big way when I mixed the playing cards puzzle. There's a bit of the dragon. They're books. So, okay, so basically what has happened here is that I've ended up picking out anything that isn't brown. Um, that's kind of where I've ended up going with this. So, And I don't think that's necessarily a bad strategy. Yeah, so yeah, and like you say, it all works out, and so did the playing cards one, and so did the wildlife one, and it was fine. But I guess we wouldn't do it if we didn't think we could, on some level. It's just when you're faced with that sheer amount of pieces in front of you, and it's like, all right, okay, got a mountain to climb here. But you get there, don't you? I love puzzles. Just got the 40,000 Disney memorable moments. Can't wait to do it. Oh, congrats! I've got that one. I love that puzzle. I love that puzzle. No idea when I'll get round to it, but love it. I'm glad you got what I meant. I kind of feel like that with now getting 6K and sooner 7K. You'll be fine. Honestly, you did that 3K life puzzle in like record time, and you didn't seem to have a bother at all. That was your first 3K, right? Now we've got 6Ks out, and we're planning on how we're going to put it together and stuff. If you've got a strategy, you'll be fine. And I know that 7K will be fine because it's very sortable. It's a collage. You can section it out. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous, that puzzle. Are you going to tape? You taped the life puzzle, right? Soul Empress. Are you going to tape the 6K? Wish I had someone. Yeah, I know. I know. I wish I had someone near me that puzzled too. Puzzle camp in London. Is it happening or still a wish? Well, I'll talk a little bit about that in a wee second. I'm gonna finish my coffee and I'm gonna read the rest of the chat. Mm. And I will. I'll give you the lowdown on that. Not that there's much of a lowdown to give really at this stage. Um, but there has been, I've been talking about it. Sam and I have been talking as well. Because I would sort of carefully say that Sam really is kind of a co-project manager on this, and if you didn't realise that you were Sam, well, you do now. um, it's a big thing to organise, I have to say. And I had no clue that I was going to be organising it until one happy live stream where the random idea got sparked into life. Now then, I had a fireplace piece somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it. Well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't pull it out. I've got some fire here. I've discovered fire. Um, on the left side, be on your right. Oh, okay. I'll find it. I'll find it, Cara. I think Puzzle Camp is still planned for next year, but in Stirling, Scotland. I'm pretty sure my travel agent doesn't know where Stirling is. Okay, Stirling's actually a really touristy place. You get a lot of Americans here in the summer. Um, well, all year round. But because of I mean, Edinburgh is obvious because it's the capital, but because of the history of the place with William Wallace and Stirling Castle and the Kings of Scotland and all that stuff, like there's a lot of it's quite a touristy place. So yeah, I mean, where I stand to do my Lollipop Lady job, that's a center of town. The school is in the center of town, so I am right next to just all the tourist spots and a couple of big hotels as well. So what I often get because I wear this bright yellow coat, and I'm doing a job where I help kids cross the road, but Like a lot of, I sort of seem to double up as a tour guide sometimes. A lot of tourists ask me questions about where places are and what buildings are and various things like that. And yeah, a lot of Europeans, a lot of Americans. In fact, a lot weirdly, I actually get tourists taking pictures of me. Um, because I don't know, I guess I'm a novelty. I don't know. Like I'll be standing in the road with my arms out, and they'll be there taking pictures, and I'm like really aware of that. And I honestly don't mind. But I'll be kind of quite aware of it, and then I'll move out of the road because obviously I can't just stand in the road with my arms out blocking traffic while somebody takes a picture. So then they come up to me and say, "Oh, can I get a picture?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Um, but it's funny, and it's funny the amount of people who are also lollipop people in their own countries that are like, "Oh, I just wanted a picture because I do the same thing in Germany or wherever it is," and I'm just like, "Oh, it's quite, I don't know, it's quite it's quite strange sometimes." But yeah, lots of tourists anyway. Uh, Vicky, it was my second 3K, but the first one was in two bags. Ah, right, yeah, that's right. I've done I've done three 3K now. Only the first one was in two bags. Yeah, you don't seem afraid to just keep working your way up, and honestly, I think that's brilliant. Portals won't be a hard one, I think. No, I don't think so either. That'd be a great one for someone wanting to increase piece count. Yep, totally agree. Totally agree. Thomas, I just had a surprise. Finished the edges on the Thompson and was thinking where to start. Only now do I realise that the backgrounds for each compartment are all variations of Black Watch tartan. Oh, right. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. My sister Karen lives in Vermont. She also puzzles. Oh, that's good. Is Vermont quite far from you? Eh? That was your idea. Yay, she found it. Oh, did I find the edge piece? If you didn't realise you were Sam, you do now. 6K Ejika is on hold already. I keep searching for videos on YouTube to get an idea how to manage it properly. Well, look no further. I've done that one. You know I've done that one, right? Soul Empress. I don't, how many videos did I do on it? Two? I think I did two. And then there's a full time lapse. Blame Sam. And it starts. You mean the blame? If anyone can do it, it will be Batman. Now, you see, right, if we've got Batman on side, right, can't I just use one of your mansions? Bruce Wayne. You ought to have plenty of space to do a mixed 42K. That's right, SS. You are very lucky. You have my white whale puzzle. It's the Lahaina Visions. Can't afford a puzzle that's over 2,000 Australia. Yeah, I do consider myself lucky to have that. Although there was one, I don't know if they shipped to Australia or not. I think it's in Europe. Um, there was one it was about €450 or something. I'm not sure if it's sold. It might have sold now, but it was sealed. Sometimes you get lucky. If you set up like a search on eBay or something like that, sometimes you do get lucky. Not weird, I think. We don't have anything like that in Norway. It reminds me of old British TV series, so a picture from travel would be fun. Yeah, well, yeah, no, I suppose I can understand it. It's just it's just a bit odd when I'm standing in the road and people take pictures of me. I remember it's very strange seeing the German lollipop ladies without a special coat and sign. I think they're just parent volunteers. Oh, right. Well, you see, mine's a paid job. Um, but they have to give you high vis clothes. So yeah, I mean safety and all that. But um, yeah, no, there was once I was standing in the road, and in certain at certain times of year, um, the wasps or the flies or whatever, when the insects come out, sometimes they make a beeline for me because I've got this bright coat on, and they're attracted to like the colour. I did start to do a brown pile here, but I think I'm just going to give up on that. There's too many. There's too many. I'm going to need to do a micro sort on that. And yeah, and this particular fly, I think it was a fly, decided to, start buzzing around my face while I was standing in the road. And I just, the kids had just got across. I was just about to kind of come off. They were taking the picture, and then this fly just like started in my face, and I was like that. So when they snapped the picture, they probably got me looking a bit like this, swatting a fly. So I was like, I looked at them, I was like, thanks. They just smiled, and I was like, okay. So yeah, I'm not always in the most attractive of poses when I'm doing that job. Mm. I have a big bright hat on as well. Um, right, so the 42K round the world mixed project, puzzle camp, and all the other things it's been called thing. Um, so I would like it to happen. I we've got, so say when I say we, I'm talking about the royal we. This is Sam and I. We've got the puzzle. We have a plan to sort it. Sam and I both live in Scotland. We're not that far away from each other, and we have a plan to sort it. We have a plan to get the puzzle to me, and etc. etc. I That's all fine. I think people would be willing to come and do it. I think we could get people to come and do it. The issues I have, well, the main issue, singular really, is venue. You need somewhere big enough. You need the table space and the space in the room to be able to put it together. You need that space for a solid like 2 weeks, I would say. It's ideally needs to be accessible all day, every day during that time. And there just aren't that many places fit that fit the bill. Um, Now, I am looking into things like hotels that have function rooms, and if I could get some kind of a deal where, people stay in the hotel and we get access to the room. Um, Hence the puzzle camp kind of idea. So it's like you stay where you're doing the puzzle sort of thing. Um, I've emailed a couple of places and I just haven't heard back from them. So I don't know if that's because they're busy or if that's just because they think I'm a bit weird and it's bonkers idea and they're just not bothering to get back to me. But I think I'm gonna now at this point have to just start picking up the phone and saying, look, this is the idea. What can you do to help me here? I mean, whatever I manage to figure out, if I manage to figure it out, there'd probably be some quite hefty cost involved. Um, there's obviously options for crowdfunding and maybe sponsorships or something. Possibly Educa would get involved with something like this, given that we're doing their puzzle. Um, there's options to fundraise with it and maybe do things that way. Right, I'm putting all these browns back in the box. I'm going to start building now. Oh, look who's here! Hello, Nathaniel. How are you? You made it. Thanks for joining. I wasn't sure wasn't sure if I was going to be in the throes of puzzling when you popped in, and miss you, but I've caught you. So everybody, art with Nathaniel is here. Nathanael Mortensen, who illustrated this puzzle, the Charmed Cottage. Um, I'm just going to let him loose on you, Nathaniel. No, I'm kidding. There has been some excitement though that you might be dropping in to say hi. That's so wonderful to hear. I always enjoyed puzzles, and since I started illustrating, I've started doing a lot more puzzles. Oh, have you? That was one of the questions I was going to ask you actually. Do you do a lot of puzzles? Do you enjoy puzzling from time to time? Or does your artwork keep you super busy and you don't get a lot of time to do it? Um, I think you might have been here for a little while. I've only just spotted you. Do apologise. I've literally just finished doing the sorting I'm going to do, and I'm going to start building shortly. I'm just wondering about moving some of these sorted piles out of the way so that I can actually build the edge. Your puzzles have given me many hours of fun. That's great, Clark. This is the first one. This is the first one I'm trying out from you, Nathaniel. I'm really excited. Yay, Nathaniel! Welcome. Can't wait for this puzzle to be available in Germany. It's so lovely. I know, I do. I consider myself very lucky to have a copy of it. We have a visitor. Thanks, Sam. Thanks. I knew someone would have to alert me. Beautiful mushrooms got me into puzzling. Thank you so much for your work. Yeah. I love the happy sheep yarn shop. That one just looks like such a happy puzzle. I got this puzzle by some miracle in the Czech Republic. Oh, how did you manage that? Wonderful to hear. I know it's hard to get at the moment, but it should be available hopefully either later this year or early next year, like in the rest of the world. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm certain a lot of people want to get hold of it. Um, Good to hear. We all want to do it. Yes, it was fun to compete at nationals in Canada. My wife and I joined a team. Oh, did you? Oh, Brill. Was that your first foray into speed puzzling? Or had you done any before that? I had to see what the speed puzzling was all about. It's quite addictive. But like not necessarily just the going fast. It's like just the fact that, you're with so many other puzzlers puzzling away. It's quite fun. Right, I'm going to put these blues over here. I'm not going to tackle those first. Probably going to do the edge first. Look at all this dust. I still don't know what to draw in the dust. What do I draw in the dust, people? Please don't say a hobbit. Don't think I can draw hobbits. um, hang on. Oh, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Sheep puzzle's one of your favourites. Yeah, it just looks so fun and I think it's the bright colours and all of that and all the bright coloured sheep. I love it. I finished magical potions in an afternoon, could not stop. Blimey. Yeah. Moorish puzzles. Happy Sheep Yarn Shop was a pleasure to put together. I was at first fearful of the green, but the green was the best part. They've done like different shades of green though. Yeah, it was my first. Done a few local events, small events. Oh, that's so great. I would love to go. I'd like to go do some of the other national competitions. I've done the UK nationals. Um, we had our first proper like official national competition this year in April. So, speed puzzling's growing over here in the UK. I might just keep some of these smaller piles out because I think they're going to be not too bad to put together, and they can just sort of sit in the middle. There's my edges, so I'll leave that there. Of course, I've got to keep the dragon. The dragon on this puzzle so cute. I love dragons, by the way. Just to say, I honestly, as soon as I see a dragon in a puzzle, I'm sold. I'm sold. Mm. Um, I have the balloon one too. Now correct me if I'm wrong, is that the 500 piece one, Cara? The balloons. Um, are you hooked on speed puzzling now? An owl or the witch hat? An owl or the witch hat? I've got the witch hat here. I think that's mostly the witch hat anyway. Draw smog. Oh, I see. Oh, you're telling me what to draw. Right, hang on. Hang on. Draw smog. Stem. Um, wait, I could do the witch hat. I did an owl for Woodland Fantasy Garden. But I could do the witch hat. Hang on. Uh, and it can go kind of crooked off to one side. We'll do the little thing and a buckle, and then there's the big wide brim. There. How's that? Can you see that? Don't even know if you can see it. Here you go. I'll lift it up a bit. There's my witch hat. What do you think? My witch hat dust drawing. A stick man with big hairy feet. I know, I wondered about that. Doing a big hairy foot. All of my puzzles at one point have been my favourite puzzle, but I'll say possibly my favourite, most fun puzzle was actually Twilight in the Treetops. Now that's the 1,500 piece, isn't it? Didn't you do that recently, SS? Because I remember somebody pointed out that there's actually a picture on the wall in one of the little tree houses, and it's one of your puzzles. Is that, have I got that right? The dragon was based off my dog. Dutch Hunt. Oh, it's so cute. Yes, Happy Balloon Valley is 500. Wonderful speed puzzle. Great art skills, thanks. Thank you. I was nervous about doing it in front of you, I must admit. I'm gonna have to get a picture of this. Just give me a second. I'm gonna get a picture of my witch's hat. And then I can put it in the Discord server afterwards. The I forget which puzzle it was. It was a Ravensburger, because obviously you just always get loads of dust with Ravensburgers. But I had loads of dust, and I just doodled in the dust in whatever puzzle it was. And since then, it's become a bit of a fixture on my channel. If I have lots of dust in a puzzle, I'll do a dust drawing. So there you go. This is the dust drawing from your puzzle. Witch's hat, good idea. Thanks for the idea on that one. Sorry I didn't do smog, Gustin. Even with my makeup brush, I don't think I could have managed smog. Probably the most complicated one I did was Ivysaur from the Pokemon puzzle, and that took a little while. That's so good at dust drawing. Thank you. We have the puzzle news chat, and whenever I see a dragon on a puzzle, I just think Vicky's going to buy this. Yeah, yeah, and you're probably right. You're probably right. Morning, Brian. Right, I am going to start building. Right, I'm eager to start building this. Um, I've been looking at these piles of pieces long enough. So you've not actually missed any of the building here, Nathaniel. I've literally spent this whole time sorting. Um, and I've left the browns. Pretty much everything else is sorted, but I've left the browns. So, um, yeah, let's just see what we can see. Got some green together here. That's that side. Mm. And there's green at the top too. Oh, that's not even an edge piece. Got that there. Gonna miss sort. Gotta miss sort. Never mind. Got some blue there. And so, how old's your wee doggy? Your little Dutch hunt, Nathaniel. Is it a pup, or have you had it a little while? Moving a comfy chair beside me so I can have Namine sleeping beside me was a great idea. Locking myself in so that I have to move it if I want out and not getting lunch first. So great. Yeah, you need a wee spot for the cat. Yeah, in 2024, the Happy Sheep Yarn Shop is one of the houses. Ah, in one of the houses. Yeah, that's right. That's I like that. I like finding little Easter eggs in puzzles. Ravensburger never cheaps out on including puzzle dust. Now, I think they just add an extra scoop in for good measure. They've got a big vat of it, and they're just like, right. or chuck the dust in. I can't get over how much was in that 750-piece puzzle that I did. There are a few in this one too. I guess I could technically go under the table. Oh dear. Obstacle course in your house. It was raining heavily last night, or was it, Brian? We've had a bit of rain, but it's helped clear the air a bit. It's been too hot. Really love the mushroom puzzle. It was just such a wonderful joy to do. Thank you for that. Yeah, oh, that's two people that have mentioned the mushroom puzzle. It's a lovely one. I think I'm gonna have to get the yarn shop one. I really like that one. Love the colours in it. I think that would make a good live stream puzzle. Favorite puzzle was Queen Elizabeth II on her coronation day. It was the first puzzle I did with really strange pieces. Oh, right. Do you remember the brand? Slitherpuff. Vicky, I have a question. Are we allowed to post on your communist page? Oh, community. Sorry, community page. I was going to, but wanted permission first. You mean on I've lost the words. YouTube. Do you mean the community tab on YouTube? If that's what you mean, then yes, by all means. I've still not worked out how that works yet. I know it seems to be live and other people can post on it, but I've no idea if it's activated or what. But and I've not really kind of touted it because we've got the Discord server, so that kind of covers it. But yes, if you want to post on there, then absolutely go ahead. Go ahead. Hi, Philip. How are you? Love your art, Darley says. Found my dream jigsaw puzzle. Which one was that, Brian? Discord is the place to chat with this community. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty established now. He's 12. His name is Max. Oh, bless him. Oh, we love a pet. We love a puzzle pet. I've got a cat called Grace who's like a fixture on this channel now. He's like my wee mascot. Can't always let him in here, but when I do, um, he gets in about the puzzles and sits in the puzzle boxes and yeah. He can be a wee menace sometimes, but he's very cute, so you can't stay mad at him for long. Um, I think it's just the attention, really. They miss the attention, don't they, when you focus on a puzzle. So yeah, right. Okay, got the window there, that side. Um, these little piles are a wee bit getting in the way, but it's fine. Oh, I've messed up my witch's hat. Never mind, I got a picture of it. Um, I got a picture of it. So, Nathaniel, you said you'd just come back from another time zone. Have you been away on holiday? Did you travel far, or was it like a business trip? I just got back from the States a couple of weeks ago, so I'm totally familiar with the jet lag. I think I've only just got over it, really. It was 8 hours though, in fairness, so it was quite a long, quite a big jump. And I don't have Discord, that's why I was asking. Yeah, sure thing. You absolutely can. But if you do want to join the Discord, there's an invite link in the description. You can just click that. I guess if you don't have the app, you could download it and join there. It's such a great community over there. And I will say this, it's got more usability than YouTube. You just do a lot more with it. I think the problem with YouTube is that it will come out with new things, which is great, but then it seems to take a while for it to sort of catch up with other related things. Like when it brought out shorts, um, because it was just so new to the whole shorts thing at the time, whereas, the likes of TikTok and stuff like that have been doing it for years. So there's just sometimes I feel like there's limited usability on YouTube. But yeah, by all means, post there. That's absolutely fine. But there is an invite link. I mean, I'll say this to everybody, just to let you know. In all my descriptions, I put an invite link in for my Discord server, which is called the First Rule of Puzzle Club, and you can join, and it's a brilliant community over there. Everyone buy more art with Nathaniel so he can buy a new computer and make bigger puzzles. Yeah, actually, I'm glad you brought that up because that's something I was going to ask. So my channel's pretty known for the large piece count puzzles. I mean, I do smaller ones as well, obviously, but yeah, that's something I was going to ask. Would you ever do artwork for a large piece count? Um, you've got, I think, is it 1,500? Is that the biggest that you've got at the moment? Out with Ravensburger. Nope. Right. Okay. It's looking a wee bit disorganized here, but there is a method to my madness. Trust me. Trust me. Right. That one goes up in that corner. And we've got these pieces on this side are quite tall, so that helps a wee bit to figure out what side of the puzzle it goes on. And we've got, wait, no, that doesn't go there. Does that go there? Yes, it does. So we've got that top right corner in. Some blue bits coming together here. And right. Getting there, getting through them. Ah, that goes there. So yeah, sorry, back to what I was saying. It'd be great if we could get maybe some 2,000 piece puzzles from you, Nathaniel. That'd be brilliant. Large piece count, let us know. Oh yeah, we definitely would love that. Oh, the Queen's Coronation one, that was Eurographics, was it? Yeah, they do have some random cut puzzles, don't they? I think they do both, grid and random. And it's 1,000 pieces, right? I was visiting family 2,700 miles away. Oh gosh, that's not nearby, is it? So it was in the States. It's such a big place. It still pickles my brain how big the States is. That's live on a tiny island. Eurographics have smart cut. I like doing them sometimes. Only 3 hours, right? Oh, that's not so bad. Not so bad. Because you've got like how many time zones are there in the States? Like four, five? We've just got the one here. Well, Vicky just was. There's much more community feeling on Discord. Oh, there's some really good chat. And a lot of the puzzle along stuff, is in there, the puzzle along channels and things as well. I mean, it was before they brought out the community tab, because they changed what was the community tab to posts, and then they brought out community tab to, I guess, kind of be an equivalent of things like Discord, chat rooms and stuff. But it's very new, very Scottish for second, and seems to go extra Nottingham for a moment to compensate. Are you talking about? You're talking about my accent? I'm assuming you're talking about my accent. We got this jigsaw puzzle at a thrift store in Centre Street in Auburn, Maine. Oh, nice. So was it a bargain? I have two in my cart to buy right now. Do it. Do it. Click buy. Yes, 1,500 Twilight's my largest puzzle at the moment. I might have to get that one. I love large piece counts. I'm a real sucker for large piece count puzzles. I'm trying to do my part, including buying his puzzles for other people since they're so brilliant. Well, yes. Yes, I'll mention this again. Clark is responsible for me having this puzzle. So he's spreading the joy of your puzzles across the world, Nathaniel. It would be fun to do a larger one. Out of the larger puzzles, do you all prefer 2,000, 3,000, or 5,000? Gosh, that's a tough one because Well, that depends on the image, really. But for me, generally, the bigger the better. I live streamed the 5,000 piece Pokemon puzzle on the channel, and that was brilliant. Um, I've got quite a few of the 5,000s behind me. There's a couple here, and the 4,000s. I like them all, but for me personally, I would say 5,000. What about everybody else? What do you think? But I like 2 or 3,000 in your puzzles would be amazing too. I've been in others, Soul Empress, and none of them have been as lovely as yours. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, Winter. The bigger the better. Yeah. Took the words out of my mouth. Anywhere in that range is popular. Yeah, especially with this group. Sarah, just a FYI, Discord can be accessed via a web browser. Their app isn't a necessity. Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to have the app. I honestly prefer 9,000, but anything 3,000 and up is good. Other side of the country, yeah. So I visited Washington State, so I literally had to get across the Atlantic and then across the country. Going all out, might as well go as far as possible. Definitely 4 to 6K would be ideal. Yeah. Because 4Ks are a fairly recent piece count with Ravensburger, so a 4K would be great too. Just bought art with Nathaniel magical potions. I already own a second-hand copy, but I wanted a new one. Oh, good. Thank you, SS. Oh, you're gonna love it. I know you'll love it. Just make sure you put your pictures in the Discord. We all have different piece counts. We do. I just started doing my first 3Ks this year and just slowly started on a 6K. Finding that jigsaw puzzle called Hometown Firehouse by the Thomas Kincaid Studios by Seiko is my dream jigsaw puzzle, knowing it has 2,000 pieces. That sounds nice. Very kind of you, Clark. 5,000, please. So we've got a lot of votes for 5,000 here then. I kind of thought that might be the case. Right, I'm getting there. It's because I'm spending so long talking. I do apologise. I'm probably doing more talking in this one than usual because we've got a special guest. But it's easy to get chatting away with this group. Right, so I think that's going to be one of the ones at the top because it's not as tall as these ones. Hmm. That's the pink chair, so that's over on this side. Right, let's get some of these yellower pieces over here because I've got a few coming together here. There. I think I've got puzzle dust stuck to my face. It's like tickling my nose. Um, right. There. There we go. Aha. There we have that. Right. I've gone into the zone a little bit here. I just want to try, I at least would like to try and get the edge together. Um, Mind you, I've lost all track of the time. What time are we on? 20 past 1. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. As I say, I've done slightly more sorting this time around, so that's taken a little bit longer. So, right. Okay, so this is the ceiling. They're the panels up on the ceiling. That's further on that side. Then this is also the ceiling, but it's brighter because we've got the candles. That doesn't go there. Ah, there. Here we go. And the carpet, the rug, there's sort of little patches of it because you've got the table and you've got the chair. So I think that goes that side there, that goes there. No, it doesn't. There's another one in between there. Nope. Can't see it yet. It's possible I might not have every piece out because I did a sort of a shuffle sort with this. So I might not have every edge. Hopeful that I do, but might not. That's actually that side. There we go. And then we start to hit the ceiling. There we go. So that's that together. We've got some potions over here. There. That's quite dark where the table leg is. There's some dark bits at the top as well, though. Put that up there. That obviously goes up there. That's down here. Right, so I'm starting to get a bit more together with this edge. Right, I need to just bite the bullet and get some of these darker wood pieces together. I just found it easier really tackling the lighter coloured ones. What's that? Is that a picture? Oh, that's a cupboard down here. Right. Yeah. And that one. There. So that's the start of the table. There we go. Nope. Ah, yes. Good, good, good. That doesn't go there, but that definitely goes up there. Nope. That's okay. Starting to get organised. Oh, that's the scrolls. Some scrolls on the table. And that goes here. And we start to get the yellow tiles on the floor involved there. And that's up there. Okay. Coming along. It's coming along. It's a great problem to have, Slitherpuff. I'll guess the problem. I've got too many puzzles. Is that the problem? The biggest I've done was 3,000. I have a 5,000 piece and an 8,000 piece I haven't done yet. Oh, what's the 5K? Puzzling Lamb. Can we not keep at least one amazing artist at the small account so that I can do all their puzzles? Everyone loves to go for the big ones. Well, I think it's good if they do small and big. Have you done what's the biggest you've done, Ohana? Like I know you did the truffle, the 9K, and that was 1,500 piece sections, wasn't it? But have you done a 2,000? Did you do Novel Avenue? I think you did, didn't you? Did you enjoy Novel Avenue? I'm thinking that you did, but correct me if I'm wrong. That's the problem we all have. Yeah, I'm just guessing what the problem is. It's quite fun. I love to do 2,000 piece puzzles. It's large enough to be a bigger project for me, but not so big that it's overwhelming. Yeah, I love a 2K as well. 2K is a great size. 3 to 5 is great. Anything bigger, I would break down to smaller piece count if possible. Yeah. Bought the 5K Pokemon to build with the kids over the summer. Oh, that's such a good idea. We have blue and brown section left, mainly what the kids worked on. Blue and brown. Oh, they're not too bad as well. They're pretty good sections to do. We love Vicky in the zone. Thank you. It's only when I get in the zone actual puzzling takes place. The Pokemon 5K is also available as 1K. How about multiple piece counts? Yes. I'm in total agreement with that. I'm going to get the 1K version of that because I like to do the mini me versions as well. Should have brought this when I ordered the downtown one, but had to choose and had to leave this. Now I know where I can get it for some other time. So almost twinsies again, lol. Clark, yeah, especially what happened to Rose Khan. I think multiple piece counts of an art should be the way to go for Ravensburger. Yeah, that was such a shame. I really hope that they get that sorted out because it must be so frustrating. Morning, Deb. How you doing? Sounds like I missed a lot this morning. Perfect size puzzle for me, 5K, depending upon image, still suffering through my 6K Piatnik. Oh, I'll take the blame for that. You'll be so proud when you've done it, though. Ah, twinsies no matter what. Nathaniel, nowadays, do you create your art with jigsaw puzzles in mind or go in afterwards and tweak the art to make it suitable for puzzles? Oh, yeah, good question. Spending too much money on puzzles. Oh, yeah, yeah. That would have been the other problem I would have come up with. I did Novel Avenue and have one other 2K. I loved it, but for me, to do all at once, it's difficult. Yeah. It's a nice one to do though at 2K. Not too challenging. Collecting puzzles and completing puzzles are separate but complementary hobbies. Yep, totally agree. I work closely with Ravensburger through the whole process. I know I'm making a puzzle before I start. Right. So I guess there's certain dimensions you have to be aware of, like 50 by 70 for a 1K, centimeters, that is. I'm not sure what the equivalent is in inches, but yeah. Have you ever had to change a puzzle a lot, like to the point that you sort of feel sad about to get it down to size, or are you kind of happy to shift things around? I know sometimes some artists they'll maybe have an image and they have to cut a little bit off the outside or even extend it a bit sometimes, I think, to kind of fit the dimensions of the puzzle. Is that right? Come for the puzzle, stay for the chat and the community. Yeah, it's a great community. We always have great chat. I love the chat. Always cheers me up. Broke down and went under the table. No food and a happy girl sleeping beside me. I've got a mental image of this winter that's quite amusing. I call it group therapy, the chat. Yeah, it is a lot like that. The 5K piece I have is the Ravensburger Fantastic Street by Zoe Sadler. Oh yeah, I've got that one. Got that one. That one looks fun. I'm going to keep that as like a Halloween project, I think. It's quite Halloween, that puzzle. It gives me Halloween vibes. And I will let you take that blame. 200 pieces left. Really? Only 200 on the 6K. I do love it, but it's tough. Oh, you're so close. That's so exciting. Yeah, I'm with you. It is tough. I am, well, it was challenging for me the entire way through it. The entire way through. Hi, Jessica. How are you? I design each puzzle knowing roughly where every puzzle piece will go. Oh, okay. Gosh, that's quite detailed. I usually know the exact size of the image, so I start painting with the exact size. I did have to change one of my puzzles. The air balloon puzzle was going to be 1,000, and then and so they changed it to a 500 piece. Okay, so you have to make that bit smaller then. It would be even more amusing if I had gotten actually dressed in my usual style. It's 50s, with dress petticoats and all. I'm loving that you're going with the painting the picture of the whole thing. Thanks. That sucks. But you can't disturb the cat. It's the rule. I know the things we do. The things we do for our furry friends. Everyone show Vicky some love and like the stream. Oh, thank you, SS. Gosh, you'd think I would remember to ask people to do that by now, but I always forget. Please like my stuff. Images are amazing. Yeah, totally agree. This is although I feel a bit bad. I've not really got much actual puzzling done. I've been too busy chatting. Um, but that's okay. That is okay. It will get done eventually. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. No, that's here and that's there. Right. Got a bit confused there. That's the table. That's the ceiling. And we've got some more ceiling here. That is the yellow floor. There we go. So there's a lot of dark pieces, but I can use the shape, some kind of wonky edge shapes up here that helps me to get my bearings a bit. There we go. So that's coming together now nicely. Ah, wait, no, that doesn't go there yet. Does that go there? It does. Yay. Okay, that's good. Right, I will get this a bit more centered into the picture. I have to kind of move it slightly to the right so that it all fits in because we've got my thumbnail up there that blocks things a little. Um, I may have a couple of floor bits. Oh wait, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Ah, yes, okay. Right, so that's that bit. Don't think that goes together yet. No, that doesn't either. Ugh. Right, hang on. And there we go. That looks like ceiling to me. And that one. Ah, wait, that goes there. Right, so we're here. Oh, I may have to zoom out a bit. Does that go there? No, I've not even got that bit joined up yet. Ah, I do now. There we go. I'm just going to zoom out a touch. And if it goes out of focus, let me know. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. There. Right. Okay, I've got that. Still got some lighter coloured pieces here. Not sure about that. All right, I'm dealing with a few dark pieces here, so let's just see what I can figure out. There we go. That's that desk. The leg of that desk. That's that cupboard. And that's that joined up. Look at that. Yes, it does. No, that definitely goes down here. Right, hang on. There we go. Nope. Does that go there? Oh, it does. Yes. Okay, so that's that joined up. So let's see. It's mostly this side that I've not got built up. I think I might have the scrolls here. Yes. Ah, okay. Top edge done. That's the first edge I've got done, top edge. Um, and then those two join up. So you can't quite see that. Sorry. Hang on. There. You can just about see it now. And then I'll be able to now I've got an idea of dimensions. I'll be able to adjust it properly for the next one. And that goes there. That's that edge done. The bottom's done. Oh, I've got the whole thing. Oh, it's a miracle. I honestly thought I might have some missing, but or not, that I've not found. But there we have it. One completed edge. Yes. Um, do you have any sections left to open? It might be in. Oh, have we got? Oh, somebody got a missing piece. Have you always worked with Ravensburger, or have you worked with other puzzle companies? Oh, this is disappearing faster than I can read them. I've been working and puzzling and talking here, and now I look at it, I might be halfway done already. How did that happen? Time flies when you're puzzling and talking about puzzles. Helen, I finished section 6, the last section, and none of the pieces are in there. It was the only section that was opened, and I've been sent a section of the puzzle that doesn't even connect. Oh no, which puzzle's this, Jessica? Sorry, Sybil. If I don't ask, Vicky might mention it. Oh, I've missed. Oh, I've missed some chat here. Hello, Sybil. By the way, I currently only work with Ravensburger for puzzles. I do illustrate for board games once in a while. Is it not as often then that you do board games? That's so frustrating, Jessica. Oh, well, it sounds as though you've got a missing piece in a multi-section puzzle. I'm really sorry to hear that. Now I want coffee, but there's limits to my crawling. You mean you've got to crawl under the table again to get yourself a coffee? Dragon. I even contacted the seller and he point blank ignored me. Oh, gosh. Really, what board games have you done? Oh, yeah, we've got some board gamers here as well. Best puzzle session ever. Having her beside me. I want to find a solution she enjoys for some way for her to sleep beside me while I puzzle. The solution could be that you are crawling under the table for a long time to come. Vicky, please do dragons for our guest. Do dragons? Oh, the dragon. Oh, right. Build the dragon. I've got you. I've got you. Right. Okay. I'll try. Well, I'm hoping I've got it all sorted. Right. So there. Right. Hang on. I don't think I've got all of it, but I think I've got most of it. Um. No. Wait. You'll definitely go here. Where are you? There. You're there. Does that go there? No. That. Don't think that is part of the dragon, although it's similar colour. There's some of the cushion. That doesn't go there. There we go. Those are the those are the only ones I've managed to find of the dragon. There we go. I'll lift it up a bit. Isn't it cute? And I know it's a he now, because it's based on you doggy. Oh, I love it. Yeah, there we go. So the dragon is in. That'd be the first thing I did. Bob from the edge. Oh, wait, I actually might. There might be a bit of the dragon in here, maybe, because there's like a bit of pink there. Um, oh, I might not have it. No, I don't think I have it. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping I could maybe find that piece, but I can't see it at the moment. So, not to worry. We've got, you can see his little face and his little tail. So very happy with that. Right. What I thought I'd do was maybe this window and door, because I can actually attach the window here to this edge. So I'm not even sure if that is part of the outdoors. Mm. And the window frame's fairly obvious to find those pieces. So I'm just gonna do those for now. There, there. So that's coming together quite nicely. The pink flowers stand out as well. What have I got? Ah, there. And there's some green here. I don't know if I've got those bits. Ah, that's the door frame. So let's see about having a go at the door. There's like a purple flower, looks like a bonsai tree on the inside as well. So I think they go over there, and then it's the pink, yellow, and white flowers outside. So I might get some of those together in a wee minute. The sky's fairly obvious. Nice bright blue. And there's a mountain too. A snowy mountain in the distance, I think. I don't know if I've got mountain there or if that's. Oh no, I think it is. I think it is the mountain. I thought at first that it might have been some of the steam coming out of the teacup. Hmm. I don't have that. Where's that? It wasn't a particularly thorough sort, so I may well just have not spotted it in the box. I'm not going to worry too much if I've not got some of the pieces out. Just I'll come to it when I come to it. Hmm. This purple flower's quite big. Quite a lot of pieces. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't go. Goes there though. That goes there. So these hang down. That doesn't go there. Right, I'm trying to put these pink flowers together. Oh, they're over there. Okay. This is throwing me now. Right. So there's a pot of pink flowers over here on the mantelpiece. So they don't go outside, but they've got kind of bunched in with the other flowers, which are outside. And That's that one. So that's there. That can just sit over there now. And then I'll attempt to do some more of this. There we go. So we've got the bottom of the door here. You can tell the door frame, it's round, so that makes it pretty distinct. That goes there. Hmm. Wait, will that go there? It does. Yay. Okay. That's good. No. No. Okay. Not to worry. There, that goes there. I'm not sure quite where that one fits in yet. Unless it goes up there. No, it doesn't. Does it go there? No. I don't know if I can attach it yet. Oh. Yeah, again. Oh, right. I think it goes there. There's two bits here, though, that would attach it, but I don't. Hang on. I've got one. Yay. Okay. There we go. So that's that. And we've got that. I can't attach that yet, though. We've got some blue pieces missing. So, but not to worry. That's okay. Uh, oh, I think that goes up here somewhere. That's one of these hills, I think. But again, I don't think I can attach it yet. But that's okay. So, what to do next? Right. I'm just going to put these few little bits of the fire together. So we're going to have a few floating sections to start with, which is pretty normal. I don't think that's the fire. I think that's the chandelier up here. There. There. And there. So there's the fire. I need something right about 50 centimeters, enough to enough of a spot to lie in that she will want to. All right. Are we planning the cat comfy spot? Sounds good with these upcoming ones, Nathaniel. Oh, I've missed some. I've missed some chat. I'm not. I wish I could see, like, read the chat and puzzle at the same time. I hate it when I miss loads of chat. Googling those board games now. So, have you got some new upcoming board games or some new upcoming puzzles? These round doors and windows make me think of Bag End. Yeah, definite Bag End vibes, aren't they? Yeah. Are you a fan of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, Nathaniel? When you start to do an art for a puzzle, what's your main focus? Good question. To make the most enjoyable puzzle I can, I illustrate my puzzles digitally, so I put a grid over my canvas which shows all 1,000 pieces, so I try and create each piece to be enjoyable. That's amazing. That's amazing. Like, to think that you're putting that thought into every single piece is I mean, it's no wonder your your art's so enjoyable to puzzle. I also want to create an image that speaks to me that I'll enjoy making. Yeah, yeah, of course. How many of your have you done? Have you built all of your own puzzles? Um, that's a good strategy. Thank you for thinking about that, Nathaniel. Yeah, absolutely. Not surprised they call on Nathaniel when they want to make a dragon themed board game. Yeah, Here's where Sam's genius grid application comes into fruition. Yes, I think that's a great idea, Sam. I might nick that off you. That was actually my first creative endeavor. I started teaching myself illustration so I could illustrate my own games. That's so cool. I used to illustrate potions as an exercise, a warm up, before they became the magical potions puzzle. I love that. Like that, there's a story behind it all, and it's like personal as well. Unfortunately, I need to step away for work. They pay me to buy more puzzles, but sounds like a good job. But it was a lovely stream. Thank you for joining, Nathaniel. Thanks for being here, SS. I love that you lurk from work each week. Yes, the chair is my husband's, but I truly want to find a way to be able to puzzle together. Yeah, my afternoon is going to be spent sorting the 3K life puzzle. Sounds fun. Yes, I am a fan of Lord of the Rings. I thought it was maybe kind of an obvious question, but yeah, me too. Me too. Um, but they're my favourite movies. But I've read the books as well, and I've read The Hobbit. I read The Hobbit to my kids. That was fun. That was really fun. Charmed Cottage is my sixth puzzle with Ravensburger. Magical potions, the happy sheep yarn shop, beautiful mushrooms, twilight in the treetops, Airballoon Valley, and Charmed Cottage. I build all my puzzles, some of them more than twice. That's great. And do you build them like before they go? I assume you build them before, everybody else gets them. So is it kind of like you do it and you think, right, well, if I enjoy it this much, everybody else is going to enjoy it this much. That's so great. I build by SS. That's really good. I kind of imagine most puzzle artists build their own puzzles, but maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? Right, I'm just turning over the pieces of the witch's hat now, and I'm just going to pop those together. There's no real reasoning behind the choice. I'm just picking a pile and running with it. Wait, so that's the little buckle on the oh cat hair. Of course, there's a cat hair. I only just opened this puzzle on the stream, and somehow there's a cat hair on it. Um, Now then, that's something different. Oh, that's that little or like crystal ball. There's like a crystal ball thingy. So I've got some other colours mixed up in this, like some other things mixed up in the hat, but that's okay. It's a slightly different shade of purple, to be honest, so you can kind of tell. There we go. I'd like to get that buckle in. Oh wait, it goes there. It goes that way. I did it the wrong way around. There we are. That's the buckle. Uh, it goes that way. And that goes in there. Oh, the hat's coming together nicely. No. There we go. So, sometimes these pieces don't align the way I think they the way I think they would. Like, I think they'll go one way, but actually they go the other way. And these are quite dark purple, so I may not have all of those. I'm not certain that that even is. Wait, that's a little jar, it looks like. Oh, yeah, no, it's a pot in front of the fireplace. Right. Okay, so that goes down here. That's that crystal ball. I have a sort of bunch of miscellaneous pieces here. I think most of them are books. But I do have some other kind of random colours in amongst them. So I may find other parts like that. They're crystals, I think. They go up on this fireplace up here. That's some little pots on the windowsill. So that goes up there. That goes there. What's that? Oh, oh, that goes there. Right. So it's just various things on the table um, that are purple, and it's just trying to find the right thing. Is that part of the hat? I don't know if that. Ah, yeah, it is there. That's the bit of the hat. That's it goes that way, and that's the owl there. And now, so that's most of the purples in. Not sure. Oh wait, that goes there. Most of the purples are in. So now let's have a go at this chair. And maybe if I can get the chair and the book together, then I can wind up the stream then. I would love to go on all day, but I'm starting to get peckish. It's past lunchtime here. So yeah, I'll do that if you all don't mind. That some of this isn't necessarily even the chair. Again, there's like pink over here. There's like a potion bottle. So I'll just see what I can find. But the chair's attached to the edge here as well, which helps. And the dragon's under the chair. So actually, well, the dragon fits. There we go. Dragon attaches to the edge as well. So there he is in there. Nope, that doesn't go there. There we are. That's the chair. It kind of curves round. Ah, there we go. So the chair's coming together nicely. Uh, that's obviously the chair. I just can't quite see where it fits in yet. Oh, it's the arm kind of curls over there. There, it goes there. So that's looking good. Be nice if I could attach that though. I don't know if I can. That's a bit more of that crystal ball. That's also the crystal ball. That. Oh, okay. There's some cheese on a pink plate, and that is what that is. So that threw me a bit. Thought that was chair. It wasn't. It was cheese plate. And that's also cheese. I thought that was both. Hmm. So I'm just going to pop this book together. And hopefully that'll be a good bit done for this stream. Maybe not as much as I would normally get done, but usually when I'm sorting in a live stream as well, I don't get quite as much together, but then it sort of flows nicely once that's done. And I've actually sorted quite a lot with this. It's not really been much of a phased sort. It's really just brown pieces left. No, that doesn't go there. Where does that go? That goes there. And we've got a dock section where the middle of the book is there. That attaches there. So I've not done too badly picking out those pieces. And I'm not certain that they're... Oh, I think that's outside. Does that go there? Yes, it does. There we go. Couple of... There, that's the path. There we go. So that they go in there. That's the fireplace. The scrolls... Oh, they're near the books. Right, they're near the books. And I'm not quite certain where that goes yet. That's a little bit of pink. Oh, that goes in there. Right. Okay. Okay. I think that's a good point to draw the puzzling day to a close. I've got a few loose pieces that I would really like to find homes for, but I'm not going to worry too much. I'm sure it'll all come together um as we go. But it's looking a bit bitty. But what I've done, is the edge, the whole edge as well. I've not got any missing edges, which is great. I've got a crystal ball here, which is sitting on the table. I've got the hat, which is hanging off the chair, which is actually, it sits further over here, more on this side. I've got the book, which is around about here-ish. Then there's the door, which is sort of there. And I've got the fireplace, which is in roughly the right spot. In fact, I can attach that. There. There we go. Fireplace attaches to the chair, which is there. A little pot in front of it. And these flowers that sit on the mantelpiece. And then this is just piles I haven't done yet. So they're the yellow floor. There's some bookshelf pieces there and a little bit of stonework there. That goes around the fire. And then I've got these two piles that I haven't touched. A big pile of green and a big pile of blue. So that's the rug and that's the wall. So I've made a start. And I don't think that's too bad. I've really enjoyed myself. It's been great. It's been great. I think my 13-year-old would really love the dragon and sheep game. What's the overall idea behind the... Oh wait, I've lost it. Sorry, that disappeared faster than I could read it there, Ohana. As a Ravensburger puzzle, it will get more difficult. They are moving those two puzzles into another brand for some mass market stores for another 2 years. Not sure what that means. Oh, there, just finished the Yaz puzzle. Oh, well done, Soul Empress. You're on fire. I was going for a Hobbit feel, and we decided to make it a wizards and witches home. There, I said it. Any excuse to squeeze in a dragon. Love dragons. Yeah, yeah, and you can tell you can see the clues, the hat and the owl and the potion bottles and everything. Hi, Harvey. How are you doing? I did this puzzle and I enjoyed every moment of it. Oh, good. Good. I'm enjoying it. It's brilliant. I wish I could sit and do more. This is one of those Moorish puzzles that I would happily just carry on doing if I wasn't live streaming it. This is always the hard part with live streaming. I have to now stop puzzling until next week. So I've got to put it away. But then it gives me something to look forward to, which is great. Is there a yarn shop Easter egg in this one? I'd sort the small details out of the brown. That will help a lot because there are lots of little fun details. The staff in the hallway is actually a real art piece my father carved when I was young. Let's look. Let's look. Um, this one here with the dragon. Is it a dragon or a horse? I can't. Sorry, my eyesight's not the best. This staff here. That's so cool. There's pictures on the wall too. Is that a unicorn in that one? As I say, my eyesight's not the best. Well, we've got some balls of wool there. Is that a reference to the yarn? I'm looking to see. I keep looking at this rug and expecting to find jigsaw piece shapes. I don't think it is though. It's flowers and butterflies. Um, I'm just looking. I'm looking at. Obviously, you've got potions here. So are these the little references you mean when you sort of it's like a nod to some of your other puzzles? Yes, there's a basket of yarn. Thanks so much for chatting with us. It was very kind of you. It certainly was, and you stayed a good while too. I really appreciate that. Hey Harvey, good to see you. Thanks for answering all of our questions. I know you got a bit bombarded there. Loved this chat. I know it's so great. I was so happy when you said you might pop in. Thank you for the stream. And thank you, Nathaniel, for stopping by. It's been good to learn all the personalized parts of your artwork, Nathaniel. Thank you. Yeah, it's just going to make the whole thing more fun to do, knowing all of that. Thank you, Vicky, for another live stream. Hopefully, I'll pop in before traveling to Brisbane for the comp. Yeah, that'd be great. A dragon carving. Yeah, so he carved that. That's amazing. That looks really that is really cool. I illustrate butterflies into all my puzzles, so there's always butterflies as well. That's amazing. I'm doing good, working on 9K Disney's Greatest Collection by Truffle. I love it. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Javi. Enjoyed watching and chatting. Thank you all. Yeah, it was brilliant. Well, I'll do my usual closing statements. Um, so again, thank you all for being here and chatting, and a special thank you to Nathaniel, the artist of this lovely puzzle, Charmed Cottage, that I'm working on. It's been a pleasure to chat with you and just learn all about your artwork and stuff. So thank you so much. It stands about 6 feet tall, the staff. 6 feet! That's so awesome. That's amazing. I'd honestly, if I had a staff like that, I'd be putting on a cloak and pretending I'm a wizard. That's, I would. That would be every costume for a costume party going. What a lovely stream. Hi, Nathaniel. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining. Everybody, if everybody could like the stream, I would really appreciate it. And thank you all for chatting with Nathaniel and making him feel really welcome. I'm so happy that you dropped in, Nathaniel. So thank you again. I'm really enjoying this puzzle. It's been really great to work on. And as I say, a little bit bitty looking at the minute, but that's okay. It'll come together. I'm sure it'll probably, like with a lot of my live streams, kind of a slow first one, and then the second one just charges ahead. But now I've done most of the sorting, I think that it's going to come together quite nicely. So Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Glad I've got a few little bits together and the entire edge, which is a bonus. Um, please like the stream. As I said, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you weren't able to catch, oh, excuse me, if you weren't able to catch the live chat, please, and you're watching this after the fact, please leave a comment and I hope you enjoy the stream as well. And yeah, check out the description for my link to the Discord server. It's an invite link. They last for 7 days, but if it expires, just leave a comment and I will renew it. The Discord server is free to join and it's a brilliant community. A really nice vibe in there. So do please join the Discord server if you would like to. Please subscribe if you aren't subscribed to the channel yet. You can become a member if you want to see extra puzzle content. There will be content coming on the wildlife puzzle soonish. I am planning to get started on that today or at least this week. So exciting things coming on the wildlife puzzle. Um, what was the other thing I wanted to say? Oh yes, please check out my Cloudberries puzzle video. I actually managed to get a video out this week, finally. That one is done and uploaded, so I hope you enjoy watching that. It's one of the Best of British Puzzle Brand series of videos, and it was a gorgeous puzzle. Really lovely puzzle, really glows, really glows in the dark. So check that out as well. And next time I see you now for a live stream will be Saturday when I will be back with the Life Puzzle 3000 Pieces by Educa at the usual time of 9 p.m. UK time. So I'll see you there for that one. Thank you all again so much. Um, thanks for being here. It's been quite a special stream. I think we'll all agree. It's been really, really good. And I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Happy puzzling. Bye.